The video before this one, I covered the price hike of all the Xbox products, of all the games going up to $80, the controllers, the headsets, what have you. And the internet has reacted as the internet always does, and I'm going to bring those reactions to you. Hello, everyone. I am LP, writer and creator of the comic books NYOBI and Savage Sin, coming at you with that next. And that next is fans reacting to Xbox price hikes in $80 games. Well, of course they're going to react. What do you think is going to happen here? People worry that they're going to be priced out of gaming. In fact, I just made a Facebook post saying that gaming is about to get real expensive real quick, starting this holiday season, man. Let's go on and see what's being said here and see how you, the peoples, are reacting. An Xbox Series X with 2 terabytes of storage now costs more, and get this, folks, more than a PlayStation Pro, right? So, like I said, gaming is about to get real expensive really quick here.
Holy shit.
Holy shit is right. They go on to say, we understand that these changes are challenging and that were made with careful consideration given the conditions of the market and the raising costs of development. An unnamed spokesperson for the company told IGN, it's not clear how much the price increase can be blamed on the U.S. tariffs by Donald Trump, but Microsoft trying to capitalize on Nintendo's price hike for the Switch 2 and recently breaking the $80 seal with Mario Kart World. Nintendo is to blame for this, between Nintendo and Grand Theft Auto 6. Because like I said in the previous video, people were talking about, is Grand Theft Auto 6 going to be a $100 game? And then Nintendo Switch comes out and says, hold my beer, let's going to show you just how expensive shit's really going to get. And Microsoft now has Nintendo holding their beer saying, good try. Let's try again. Microsoft declined, though, to comment whether the prices might come back down if the U.S. President Trump abandons his trade war on China. No, it's not coming down, man. It's an excuse to raise the prices in the first place. Tell me when shit really comes down in price. Tell me. I mean, it's not very likely, is it? The news led, thanks Nintendo, to start trending on X today as some people blamed the Switch 2 maker for getting the ball rolling on higher prices at the start of its next console generation. Well, let's pause there. If it wasn't Nintendo, it was going to be someone else, right? As shit gets more expensive to make, you have to charge people more expensive prices. It's just the way it works. Eventually we're going to have to find some sort of new system for money here, because this ain't quite working out, is it? Kids can't afford to buy homes. You're working a full-time job and you got no money. Fucking people aren't buying shit. Fucking all your entertainment is rising in price. It's basically like you got to be a millionaire now if you want to have an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5 Pro. They go on to say, while others point out that the bulk of the gaming price hike is in the U.S. from both companies and the faults of tariffs alone, it also seems like only a matter of time before Sony follows suit. Though it recently confirmed Ghosts of Yote, I think that's how you pronounce it, will remain $70 in an April blog post, with pre-orders set to begin on May the 2nd, which is tomorrow. May the 2nd be with you. Will it change its mind or take the opportunity to have one of the more competitively priced blockbusters this holiday season? Well, who knows? Let's see what the people are saying here via the Twitter. We have this guy here, Daniel, says the global price increase are soften the actual price increase in the U.S., which is Xbox's largest market, as well as due to currency fluctuations. Packaged games are increasing from $70 to $80, the same reason, because they are partially made in Mexico. I need to stress that what you're seeing here is just the beginning. Sony will be impacted by the same tariffs, and we've already seen them raise prices elsewhere to offset the impact. Nintendo did not raise prices as is manufacturing in Vietnam, but it could if tariffs raise. So there you have a little bit here. Now we have this person, Paris. These Xbox prices increases. 5-year-old console going up in price and costing $600. Welcome to the new reality of $80 games. This is supposed to be a hobby for everyone to enjoy, but we're quickly seeing people being priced out. by the droves, I would add. Paul here says, Xbox went first, but it seems pretty unlikely that Sony and Nintendo will be able to avoid doing this too with tariffs in place. The $80 game thing is separate and just lurching towards the inevitable new industry standard as now the dominoes start falling. Well, look, the same thing's happening in comics. Everything's going up in price. Everything. This isn't going to help Xbox get new customers. Nope, it probably won't. Probably won't. I mean, one would think if you really want to compete, you need to be the lowest price option. Everyone is thanking Nintendo on tariffs. Well, it's true. I'm here like, welcome back to the Super Nintendo era of gaming. My point is that it had to happen before. It has happened before. Let's hope prices eventually go back down. Also, we need Blockbuster back. Pretty expensive stuff here back in the day. This feels like another lifetime ago. Yeah, when you're looking at PS3 starting at $249, an Xbox 360 at $200. Yeah, man. PlayStation 3 or 4, even at the time, was fairly expensive at $300. Nintendo releases Switch 2 price to adjust the price of console. PlayStation releases PS5 Pro to adjust the price of console. Xbox raises the price of their standard console without releasing shit. Okay. Microsoft is having a more expensive, less powerful console than the PS5 Pro and being far less in demand because they refuse to actively have their hardware have a competitive difference. It's probably the death of Xbox, which will be forced to watch in slow motion over the year. I don't know about that. It's just, people with money are going to be able to play with the newest toys, and the people that don't have the money are going to have to play with the older toys, is what's happening here. Good morning. Blame the PlayStation and Nintendo communities who've always defended price increases, who've always said that they would pay $100 for their platform of client choice. They would call other communities broke when going against the price increases. I stand against these. One more. We'll do one more. So there is literally not a single reason anyone would buy an Xbox Series X for $600. Why this console is more expensive than a PlayStation 5 and not as powerful has been underselling for years. It's never seen a console that underperforming raises price in response. It's the holiday season. They know Grand Theft Auto is right around the corner. They know that people are going to buy consoles just for that game. They know that they can milk this for a good year when that game gets released, because it will be the talk of the town. It will be all the hype. It's all anyone is going to even think about when it concerns gaming. It's all going to be about the Xbox. It's all going to be not the Xbox. It's going to be all about Grand Theft Auto 6. That's what it's going to be about. That's it, man. This is all due to Grand Theft Auto 6. Thank you, GTA 6. You're going to be a great game, but fuck, you're going to cost people a fuck ton of money. If you're going to end up spending like $700-800 on consoles and controllers and fucking video games, man, I'll be honest with you, just get yourself a gaming PC. Save yourself the hassle. Open the doors to a much larger world and join the PC master race. I'm LP. Let me know what you think about the price hikes. Sound off just like these people did in the comments. Maybe I'll read a few of them next time I'm live. Peace out. All right, and just who is today's sponsor? Well, it was me, Austin. It's been me all along. And of course, what we're promoting here is the Nyobicomics eBay page. Link is in the description of the video, pinned at the top as always. Come on by and check out what we have to offer. It's Nyobi all the way from the original black and white stuff all the way up to Outbreak 3 with Outbreak 4 right around the corner. Thank you for supporting that comic on Kickstarter, by the way. And if you didn't know, I also have a second comic called Savage Sin, and we got Savage Sin number 1 and number 2 out with all kinds of great variants. You can see right there on the screen, we got one from Greg Bo Watson and RB White. We got everything that you need to catch up on the Nyobi Comics universe. Savage Sin, Nyobi, eBay. Come by right now.